There are some locations in Lagos State that doesn't need introduction if you are living there, and Cowrie Creek is actually one of them.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah.
One of them. Today I'm going to be showing you a wonderful 5-bedroom semi-detached duplex located in Cowrie Creek Estate. This is one of the biggest luxury duplexes that I've seen in Lagos. And so you wait to the end, so I'm going to show you everything, this estate and what this property also has to offer. Here in this estate, you'll see that even if you look around, you'll notice that you can see everybody's compound. You can see everybody's compound. The fences are very, very the policy of the entire estate. So you just put maybe highest can be small fence and also flowers. So that's all. Now in this compound, as you can see over here, you can take about 4 cars. You can have 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here. You can take about 4 cars. So I like this property because of the space that you have at the front. Then you can see there is 1 unit here. There's also another unit over here. So let's go around the compound. Let's see what the compound looks like. The flowers have already been planted over here. They're still coming up, and of course you can even plant more. You can notice how gigantic this property is. See, from that end we're still going to the back. I like the fact that you can walk here freely without having to bend. Kids can ride their bicycle over here. You can see you can walk around. Also, I'll be taking you to the swimming pool, which we are getting to right now. So I like the space also here. Can just be a relaxation center for you. Now here, look at the swimming pool. This is a very big swimming pool. Most people have issues with the fact that most swimming pools are not big, but this right here is actually very, very big. You can see the deep part here. You can see the part that is not so deep. This is where the guest toilet is located. This is the guest toilet. This is no regular guest toilet. You can see how gigantic and spacious this is. I love the tiles that is actually come. It's a bit different from what is on the wall tiles. You can see the mixture of the tiles. And also I love the fact that they use concealed tank. This is the living area. This is the living area. You can see how spacious this living area is. I love the very tall ceiling. You can see how tall the ceiling is. So there's also going to be a chandelier dropping from here. So, and also you can have your TV console over here. So now let's go here. So just under the staircases, you can have some kind of decorations, and you can also set your dining over here. Now this is where the elevator is going to be. You can see it's already being worked all the way to the top. So that is also an addition. You can see these are the equipment they are using for the elevator. Now you can see this sliding door leads outside, and this is the pool that I showed you while we were checking the surrounding of the property together. Now we are in the kitchen. Over here you have your highland already, and you have your cabinet over here. Then you have your gas burner, both electric and gas. Then you have your kitchen cabinet over here. See, there's also this washing machine already installed, and I like the fact that there is an extra cabinet also over here. Then I also like the very large windows, which allows enough natural light to come in here. There's also going to be a smoke extractor. You can see this is where they're going to pass it out from, but then work is still ongoing here. Then you also have your pantry, which is here. All right, so let's go to the top floor. Let me show you what the top floor looks like. One more floor. This house is 3 levels. So this is one of the rooms. Notice how big this room is. This is big. This is big. I love this. I love this, and it's very big. All right, so let me show you the toilet and bath. I like the fact here that something is consistent all through this house, and it's the concealed tank, ensuring that there is enough space here and everywhere is neat and you can walk around freely. Then also you have the cubicle here, which is where your shower is, and you can just turn this. There's going to be an additional glass here that allows you to cover this place so that there won't be splash of water. Then you also have your vanity sink, which is already being installed over here. And you can see the wardrobes also already installed. Let's check the other rooms. All right, you can see the space. The space is something I actually love about this property, and also enough natural light coming in. Even though there is no light right now, you can see there's enough natural light. This door is closed, this window is closed, but then there's enough natural light coming into this room. All right, so we also have a concealed tank, again, consistent all through the rooms, don't forget. Then this has not been fixed at the other side. You know, I was telling you there's going to be an additional glass. That has already been done over here. I like the space here. You can see the space, there's enough space, you can walk around over here. So I like that in particular. All right, so let's go to the other room. So we've checked 2 rooms on the first floor. This is where the elevator is. So we have a cinema room. The cinema room is not, they're not done yet, but then they've done few things over here. It's a bit dark, but then that's the whole idea of what a cinema should be like. All right, so this is the family lounge. You can set your chairs. All right, so this is arguably the biggest room on the first floor. Look at the wardrobes. This is big. From this side, you can keep your shoes here. You can see the shoe racks already here. So you can see the extra wardrobes here. Look at from here, this end to this end, all filled with wardrobe. So this is the queen's room. This is the queen's room. They are the madam's room. You can see how big this is. Then I like the amount of natural light flooding this place. The amount of natural light. You can see a glass to a top from down to ceiling glass windows that are here. And there's also a sliding glass over here that allows you come outside here and receive the fresh air. Here it's just so nice. I like the ambience, the serenity over here. So in the evening, you can just be here and just receive fresh air. This is wonderful. I love the space. I love that this is not just a regular washing and basin. This is not just a regular one. You have your cabinets already installed also here. And of course, you see your jacuzzi already here also. And I like the fact that this is a golden color that was used, so it's different from the regular one. So also there's going to be another glass here that covers you over here so that water won't be splashing out when you are taking your baths. And of course, you see there's also a concealed tank also here. But don't get it twisted, we are still not in the master's bedroom yet. This is just the mother's room. Now let's save the best to the last. We are going to the final floor. And by the way, every room here, every room and every floor has an inbuilt speaker. All right, so we're now at the final floor. So I'm going to be showing you what I love about this place soon, so you ensure you don't click out of this video. All right, so there is a toilet over here. This is not a concealed tank, by the way, but then there is a toilet over here and a washing and basin over here. And this is meant, before we go to the master's bedroom, this is meant for those that are going to come here. Should in case you have a party here, a mini party here with your friends, with your family, they can easily access the toilet that I just showed you right now. So in case they will need it, so they don't necessarily have to gain access to the master's bedroom before they can use your restroom. Now look at how gigantic this place is. Look at the space. So you can just have a mini party. You can have fun at night. You can cover this place in case because of the sun, or you might still also leave it this way. So let's go around. Let's go around the terrace. You can see there's still space over here, so you can walk around. This is one of my favorite parts of this property, actually. The fact that I can walk around at the top floor. I really love that about this property. You can see we're walking around. You can see enough space is still here. Look at the space. Look at the space. So when I said you can have a mini party here, I wasn't joking. Now this takes us to the master's bedroom. So from here, the master's bedroom has a direct access to the open terrace at the top floor. So you can just come over here. So this is the master's bedroom. This is the master's bedroom. You can see the space also. Similar to the queen's room, but then I like the fact that it has a direct access to the open terrace over here. And no one needs to gain access to your room just to use your toilet. That is what the other one was made for. And also we have a dry kitchen at this top floor, which I'm going to be showing you very soon. But then I wanted to show you this space first and the cabinet. You can see the space. You can see the space. All right, so this property also comes with a central cooling system, AC, cooling AC by the way. All right, so we are now in the master's bedroom, toilet and bed. You can see how nice this is. You have 2 showers. See, two sets are over here. You can see the vanity sink already installed here. Then you also have the jacuzzi here. And also the concealed tank has also been installed. So I love this property mainly because of the space and also the fact that they didn't compromise on quality that is being used. So while approaching the master's bedroom, you have this dry kitchen over here where you can just do light cookies. Over here you can make coffee, you can just do everything light. So you don't necessarily need to get to the down floor before you make something light for yourself. And of course the elevator, this is where it stops. So they're still working on it. And you just gain access here. And whoever is also coming here for mini party, they can go directly here. If they need to use the restroom, they can come in and use the restroom over here. So that will be all for this tour. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And also, if you're interested in checking this property, ensure to give us a call. We'll be more than happy to take you on an inspection to this property. I remain MAINLAND&ISLAND. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.